So hello, second time lucky. I'm hoping, as I've got you stood up in a different way, that this will work. I'm sure it will. So wherever you are, I hope you are at peace with what is moving for you. As always, you know, I'm not like, I hope you're happy, I hope you're well. Sometimes we're not happy, sometimes we're not feeling well, and that's okay. Really, for me, one of the things I tell people is meditation and a spiritual practice helps you to ride the waves. It's like we're always journeying, you know? It's like, I think somebody said this quote to me once. It's like, I know enough to know I don't know it all. And, you know, like, if we can always live by that, then we can always be open to the lessons that life has to offer us. Life is a journey, and we can choose to enjoy the ride with its ups and downs, or we can fight against that, you know? So, wherever you are, I hope you're at peace with it. Yeah. It feels like, for me, that this week so far has been quite heavy. We obviously had that crazy sun and the dust from the Sahara and the winds, at least here in the UK, on Monday, and then yesterday with the whole Me Too epidemic on social media, and all the thoughts and feelings and conversations that sparked, which is wonderful. Today feels like almost the sort of the storm has passed, and it's like, whew, okay, I can see a bit clearer now. That's certainly what it feels like for me. And yeah, wherever you are at, it's always good to hear from you, so let me know. So today we are looking at the Pranic body, which is the 8th body. And if you think about the number 8, it's infinite. It's like 2 infinite circles conjoined together. So 8 is the number of the infinite. It's a delicious number, really, if you look at it. It's got that continuation to it, no end. And really, this is what the pranic body is about. It's about the infinite breath, that infinite comings and goings of breath, of moments, of life, really. So I haven't been doing it for a while, and I thought I would actually read the excerpt from the book. So Embody Your Potential with Kundalini Yoga, Tantric Numerology, and the 10 Bodies was due for release in November. However, there have been a few exciting, I'm seeing it that way, developments with Hay House, the publishers, Louise Hayes, bless her, recently passed, wonderful woman, her imprint, and yeah, so they've been looking at it, which is very exciting. And the Kundalini Research Institute, who are the governing body of the teachings, I suppose, they are also reviewing it as we speak. So it could well be put on hold until next year, and that is okay. I'm riding the wave of that and trusting that it is in process. I was also down in London at the weekend filming with the online Kundalini platform, Kundalini Lounge. So we've got a course coming up in the new year, and we'll be also, hopefully, not yet been finalised the details, but creating an Embody Your Potential course, a full program as part of the book through Kundalini Lounge. So lots of exciting developments, my end. Anyway, the pranic body, I shall read you what I have written. 8 is the number of the infinite, 2 circles flowing in and out of each other in continuous connected movement. You can choose this constant, abundant flow of life, moment to moment, inhale to exhale, breath by breath, from the infinite, from the finite into infinity and back, or the other way around. Or you can create resistance through fear and control, which ultimately leads to illness. The 8th body is the pranic body. Prana being the energy that you get from the breath as you inhale and exhale, like the tide washing in and drawing back, like the light and dark of day and night. Indeed, the number 8 is symbolic of this push and pull, the infinite movement of your soul and self through lifetimes, through the breath, through the pranic body. You can learn to flow with life through the pranic body, but naturally you'll also hit obstacles, build barriers and become stagnant at times. Finding a way for life to flow is key to a healthy life. Many illnesses are started through resistance to this flow, whereas healing can occur when you allow yourself to feel and move through the blocks, thoughts and feelings or causes of your illness. A death process in order to be reborn, just like the continuous cycle or flow of night and day. A strong pranic body will give you a strong sense of self, will help you feel grounded, secure in yourself and see everyone as equal. You will feel connected with the infinite nature of life, able to let go, trust and flow. A weak pranic body will create a weak self-identity that tries to contain this life force energy, prana, by demanding authority. An obsession with cleanliness would show a need to hold on or contain such prana. On the flip side, too much prana can also lead to a daydreamy reality, a life with your head in the clouds. So I'm sure we all know people who are in either one of these fields, you know, people who are a bit obsessed with cleaning and people who are like away with the fairies, daydreaming all the time. So it's about balance. If you're nervous or anxious, uncertain in your sense of self, then your breath can become shallow and restricted. Asthma can be a sign of such anxiety, often caused through a bad experience with the abuse of power or authority. Too much air and you can become ungrounded. In order to balance your 8th pranic body, you must live in the moment, bringing your dreams down to earth and working with each situation as it comes, not forgetting your dreams, but anchoring them in reality. Abundance cannot be contained. All must come and go and flow within each moment. Your breath is key to this flow, just as the flow of your breath is key to recognizing the flow of your life. So, the breath, the blessed breath, life basically. Yeah, if you've been to any of my classes, then you know that I'm always like, breathe right down into your navel, into your center, breathe out of your navel, out of your center, full deep breaths, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. That is the basis of all flow. And it's the basis, really, I believe, of all spiritual practice. Taking in each moment, being in the now, and letting go without attachment. Letting the feelings come, letting the feelings go, letting abundance come, not attaching to abundance. Really being in this juiciness of things moving through you, of your body being this temple that holds all that wants to move through. So the breath, breathing, so important to the flow of life within you, to all coming and going, you know. And really, like it said there, it's like all illness, any dis-ease in the body is caused by a blockage. It's caused by holding on in some way to something, you know. We've all done it, we all do it, it's natural. However, by learning to breathe, we can move through, let things pass. So one way of working with this body is fully breathing. And this I recommend practicing all the time, regardless of whether 8 is one of your numbers. The breath helps you stay in the moment. It's so good if you've got anxiety, if you've worried about something, if you're stressed, if you feel overwhelmed. Just staying with the breath, breathing right down into your navel at the center, breathing out of your navel at the center, fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Another way to expand yourself into this infinite self that you are is through a technique that I'm just about to show you. And this is a really powerful, quick livener. You know, if you feel a bit heavy, if you feel a bit slumped, this little exercise helps lift you out so that you can remember that you are more than your physical, that you have an energy body, that you have this magnetic field, that you can draw things into you, that you can project through, that you can remember that you are infinite with infinite possibilities. So, there's an arm position that I'm going to show in a moment. However, I'm going to teach you the breath first. It's called breath of fire, basically because it's a powerful, fiery breath that burns through toxins. It gets the blood pumping through the body, reoxygenated. It really enlivens you. So in order to experience this, place your hands on your tummy. And when you breathe in through your nose, your tummy should expand. If you breathe out through your nose, your tummy should go in. And if you start to speed that up, using your tummy, your navel as a pump, almost like that you're fanning the flames of your fire. Then you have breath of fire. So start off slow. If you find that you're gasping for air whilst doing it, then you're going too fast and you can slow down a little bit. So you're going to bring your hands straight out, palms flat, as if you're pushing the walls either side of you. So arms straight out. And with the arms out, relax your shoulders. You just want to be sitting nice and straight, feel into your spine or along the back of the neck. And this space around your body, feel into that. Close your eyes, feel into this space, your magnetic field or your force field as I like to call it. Take a few moments breathing long and deep. Feeling into that space you occupy around the physical. And then in order to expand beyond the physical, hold this out. Hold your hands pushing out. And breath of fire. a big inhale. And relax, keep the eyes closed, relax the hands down. So hopefully in that short 3-minute burst, you'll feel enlivened, if nothing else. It's a great little tool if you're feeling a little down, a little weighed down, a little heavy, a little overwhelmed, to push out, expand out beyond your physical, very simply, using that breath of fire to burn through the arms, to push out, to feel this expanded sense of self. So next week we move into the 9th subtle body, which is a big one for me. It's my soul number, my challenge number, and yeah, I know it well. Hope to see you then. Sat Nam.